Oh, why hello there. I didn't see you there. Welcome. How's everyone doing today? If you notice that I'm wearing a white shirt, it's because this is like one of my sleep shirts. Well, no, not really. This is more of a shirt I threw on like last minute, so I don't have to do a video shirtless, because I think that would just be weird. Anyway, today was day 3 of MegaCon. We're not going back tomorrow because we got all the signatures we wanted, so I actually only got to go for 2 days, because the first day we were there for like an hour getting our ticket, and then we had to leave, so technically I've only really enjoyed 2 days of MegaCon instead of a full 3, which kind of sucks. I still love that poster. It's awesome. Saw some sweet Spider-Gwen posters, but I didn't have cash, so my dad pretty much blew all his money on the stuff that he wanted to get like on Friday, so he bought me the new Vanguard deck though. The new one that comes with Draconic Overlord, the Legend, and 4 copies of Nouvelle Vague Empress, which is pretty sweet because when Nouvelle Vague Empress first came out, she's like an $80 card, and now you can just get the starter deck for like $30, and it comes with 4 copies of her, so that was sweet. Just came with 2 copies of Draconic Overlord, the Ace, which I have it set up in my side deck right now to basically dump Draconic Overlord, the Ace, for Vortex Desires effect. It's because Draconic Overlord, the Ace is it's not a bad G unit for Vanguard. I love Draconic Overlord, I do. It's just that I didn't like its ability. You have to discard a card, and you have to discard a Draconic Overlord card, and you get to restand it, and it gains 5,000 attack power for the turn. That's not that great. It's not that great. It's just really not. Compared to Vortex Desire, what he does is you flip a card over in your G zone, and you get to retire 2 of your opponent's rear guards that's a grade 2 or less. So you can take out a whole row of their creatures, which is pretty sweet. That's why I like using that one. Nouvelle's pretty good too. It keeps your opponent from playing perfect guards, which is pretty sweet. I took out the Midnight Amber Dragons. That's the only modification I made to the deck, is I took out the 4 Midnight Amber Dragons, just because I don't really like them that much. I put in 2 copies of Draconic Overlord the Cross, because that one's kind of my favorite one, just because the artwork is amazing. And 1 copy of Draconic Overlord the Rebirth, and just a basic Draconic Overlord, the original one from actually the original starter deck, because I had that one and I just had to put it in there. Yeah, so I basically took out the 4 Midnight Ember Dragons, and I put in 4 Draconic Overlord monsters, which was... It's still the exact same amount of grade 3s, I'm just not using the Amber Dragons. Plus, since it's the original Draconic Overlord, I don't get the Cross Ride boost, but I don't care, it looks sweet, it's the OG, so it's cool. Instead of Rebirth, I got Rebirth because Rebirth was cheaper, but I kind of wish I had a copy of the End, even though the End is still like a $30 card, because then I can Legion with my Draconic Overlord the Cross. But I don't know, I'm mostly going for Strides for Vortex Desire and Nouvelle Empress, so I'm not worried about it. I was just doing like a little practice game with myself, and I was able to get out 2 crosses on my sides with Nouvelle Empress, which was pretty sweet. I got my Monster Hunter figure statue in the mail today. It was a very small box, but they fold all the parts up into the box, so when you pull it out and you put it all together, the little cat, the stand, the weapon, it's actually pretty big. It's a pretty decent size. Like, if you measure from the stand up to the hammer, it's like a good 6 inches, so it's pretty cool. I thought it was just kind of silly, because when I ordered the Monster Hunter figure, and don't get me wrong, I love it, it's a cute little cat, and the stand is really huge, which is awesome. It has more than enough stand. It's beautiful, actually. I'm glad that they were generous enough to give you a stand that was literally this big to hold your figure. That's pretty sweet. But I was kind of hoping for like the little cute little cat one that has the brown stripes, and he's wearing the little space helmet, and he's like grabbing the space rock. That one was fucking adorable. I also wouldn't have minded the one with the red dragon armor, and he's holding the sword. Even just the basic one doing like the horn to heal people from Monster Hunter. That was pretty cool. But guess which one I got? Remember how I said I bought a 3DS case at random because my card wasn't working at the time, and I got the Mario one? Well, guess which Monster Hunter figure I pulled out of the box? The Mario one. Yeah, I got the Mario cat. Which I don't really like this one because you can't really see the cat face because of the Mario nose. You know, it kind of takes away from the cat face. But you can kind of see like the eyes. It has very beautiful blue eyes. And then you can see the little cat paws there. And the whittle tail. And the big old hammer. They gave it a pretty cool hammer. But it's the little Palico cat from Monster Hunter. Dressed up like Mario. I mean, it's adorable. It's adorable. It's a nice sized figure. It came in such a little box. But that's because the stand, the clear piece, the figure, and the top of the hammer were all separate pieces. So there was a little bit of assembly, you know, just the top of the hammer, the little clear piece, and the stand. No big deal. But I'm glad. I mean, it's a pretty awesome size for the price I paid. I paid like $16. And it's very high quality, it's very high detail. The eyes are printed on, not really painted, I think. No, it looks like they're painted, but they're very high quality paint, so I mean, it's awesome. It really is. It's an awesome little figure. I just wish it wasn't Mario. I mean, no, I don't want to say that, because it's adorable, and I love it, and it's super cute, and you know what? Screw it. It's a cross between Nintendo's Mario and the Monster Hunter Palico, so you know what? I love it. It's cute. It's adorable. I'm glad I got it. I might end up buying another one just so I can hopefully get another one to put next to him. Watch me get Luigi, and then I have the Luigi and the Mario cats, and be like, because then I have to have them next to each other. I have to have them like right next to each other, like maybe even facing each other, like they're about to whack each other with the hammers. It's so cute. I didn't get anything else while I was there. Again, we really didn't have that much money. My father like gave me some money on the first day. That's how I was able to get the Dark Magician Girl and my Overwatch poster. Yeah, so my dad was like, when we were leaving, he's like, here, I'm gonna just buy you this Vanguard deck. I know you really want it. And I'm like, okay, sweet. So I got that, and I'm happy with that. I mean, I'm really happy with that. I have my own Draconic Overlord deck now, so I'm really happy with that. We didn't have enough time to stay to play a few games, so that was kind of eh. So also, I had to get home, walk the dog. We were there for a very long time. I got to take some pictures with the Flash. I had my Reverse Flash outfit, and we took some pictures with some little kids, me and the Flash. I don't know if it was the dude that played Barry Allen. I couldn't see that well when I had the mask on, so I didn't know who it was. It might. I don't think it was him. I don't know. He had like kind of the same smile, but even I couldn't tell. Like I had my mask on, so I could like barely see, and then he had his mask on. I was just like, dude, if that was the guy who played Barry Allen, that would have been pretty sweet. I don't think it was though. I think he was a little bit taller. But still, it was cool. It was cool. We took some pictures with the kids. We took some pictures with some other people. I only saw one other Reverse Flash there, so you know we had to take some pictures. You know, I was Reverse Flash. I was with the Flash. We had to take some pictures with people. It's not too often that you see both of us in the same place. It was pretty cool, and MegaCon was fun. It was really fun. I mean, I got this super awesome Dark Magician Girl, this super awesome Overwatch poster, this super awesome Spider-Gwen comic signed by Stan Lee. I just wish I could have got some more Spider-Gwen art. There was a lot of good Spider-Gwen art there. There was a lot of cute girls dressed up like Spider-Gwen. And I really love the Spider-Gwen cosplay because it's not revealing, but, you know, it's just... a costume, a good cosplay doesn't have to be revealing, because, you know, those girls have, like, the really nice curves, and they fit into the costume really well. I never understood. Some people are like, oh, no, a sexy cosplay has to be revealing and show lots of ass. No, it doesn't. A sexy cosplay is something that will cover up most of your body, but still looks like, wow, that's a good costume. That's high quality. And all the Spider-Gwen costumes were high quality. They were really good, and I was like, wow, that's amazing. And it's funny because they're going for real cheap right now, but they're like super high quality. They looked amazing. I'm gonna cut this here. I'm going to X-Men Apocalypse tomorrow. It's like real early, so I gotta get some sleep. It's like almost 4 in the morning. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow after I see that. I'm not giving you any spoilers. You can go watch it yourself. Peace.